the Fusion 360 learning tools. You have been directed to the self-paced videos and other learning tools in the Autodesk website. Now, the approach we are using assumes you've already availed yourself of all that you are given there. There are tools that lead you into all the environment and how those things work. We gave you a little of that at the beginning, but it cannot be as comprehensive as what Autodesk itself, the maker of the software we are using, will give you. So it is better for you to avail yourself of all they will give you. And then what we are doing will be built on that. We are not going to just, I don't see the value of just repeating what they've already said. So what we are going to do is that we are going to give project examples that would be deliberately local and to challenge you to use high tech to meet local needs. That is a deliberate thing. So we are going to be using the Fusion 360 design and modeling tools to model around your environment. So you have to open your eyes, you have to look at what is in your environment, what is good in your environment, what is not good in your environment, what is properly designed in your environment, what's not properly designed in your environment, what you can improve in your environment. That's the emphasis of this course. What can you do? Of what good can you be? So we are to challenge you to use high tech to meet local needs. That is our challenge. That's what we are trying to do for you. We want you to use the high technology you are getting here to attempt to meet local needs. And if you do that, you will be able to, once you can meet local needs, you are international. If you start by being international, then you are useless locally. But if you can meet local needs, then everybody in the world will want to talk to you because they know that you are useful for something. That is your calling as an engineer trained in Nigeria. Your calling as an engineer trained in Nigeria is to solve our problems. You are not to stay here and be grumbling and complaining that we are not America. Of course, we are not America. We are not America. We are in Nigeria. But there is nothing preventing us from being better than America. There is nothing. The people in America are human beings. And we are human beings. So it is only our imagination. If somebody said this to the Chinese 50 years ago, it would look like a tale. But today, I don't think there's any Chinese child that doesn't think they can be better than America. They think so. And they are going to be because they are human beings too. And there is nothing stopping us from achieving what the Chinese have achieved unless we don't want to. We want to just keep struggling. And you will see that we will move in that direction if we really need to. This course is one thing that can help prepare you to move in that direction. The rest of this course is going to be based on short videos of limited scope. The scope of each video is limited to one idea only, just one idea. So, and we try as much as possible to make sure that no video is more than 10 minutes long. No video will be more than 10 minutes long. We will try to make sure if it's going to be more than 10 minutes, we'll cut it into two so that it will be 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9, 10. And we're going to make a lot of them. I prefer to give you 50 videos that are short, 50 short videos that give you 3 or 4 long videos. That way, we will try and document them very well so you know what you are looking for and you go straight to what you are looking for. But those videos are going to be based on, they are going to be concrete videos based on particular design examples we are discussing. So we are not going to be teaching you sketch in abstract. You can follow each video, follow the steps, and gain the skills that are taught and that are used in that. You will go with your mouse, make the same mouse clicks, and you see that you can make those same drawings on your own. So if you can do that, you are gaining the skills. And if you do that, if you don't get it the first time, go again because it is on video. You can. So we are forcing you to get the skills. And then we are going to build a lot of theory. We are going to build a lot of theory on those skills. That is actually what we intend to do. But you gain the skills first. And you don't need to be a brilliant student to gain those skills. You only need to be persistent and consistent and be ready to learn. If you are persistent and consistent, you will learn those skills. But if you are lazy, every time I spend an hour with you in class, I expect you for every hour I spend with you in class, I expect at least 3 hours of practice, at least 3 hours of practice. If you do that, if you expect 2 hours to, that's 6 hours of practice. If you do that every week, by the time the term ends, you are going to be an expert in the things we are talking about, and you can even help your other classmates, and you can begin to do something for yourself. If you don't do it, and you are waiting to be disturbing me to give you marks at the end of the time, I just ignore all your letters, and I will to carry it to anywhere you like. So, because when I'm ready to help you is at the beginning, not at the end. I'm ready to help you now. I'm ready to help you. You can send me mails now. You can ask me how you can understand things. But if all you are interested in is marks, you are talking to the wrong person, because me, I'm not interested in discussing how you can get more marks with you. So remember, we started with this simple furniture. We are using this furniture because it is something very common, something you can see everywhere, something any local carpenter can make. So we are going to take this. We are going to do the analysis. We are going to do the drawing, the three-dimensional modeling of everything that is here, and then we will now do some stress. We will do the aesthetic analysis you can do on your own, whether it's looking nice or it's not looking nice. You can do that. But we can now look from an engineer's viewpoint. Okay, suppose we change the shape of this handle. Will it break? Can it be made stronger? Can we use less material? Those are the questions an engineer will ask, so that you can get the optimal design for the cheap, but for the least cost, cost. So that's the kind of thing an engineer is interested in. So we will look at that, and then we will look at the animation, we look at the motion, and so with all the motions there, we are going to simulate and animate them, and then we are going to check design for strength. And this is just the first thing we are going to start with. Then we are going to do other things. Like this is, you can see this example. In this example is the full drawing with all the parts. We were looking at this last week. You can see that this door opens and closes. And then you can see that this is the slider mechanism. And you can see so many other things that you can put together. And then you use your drawing skills to be able to create this and create the motions that are involved. That's where we will start. This is not a seriously engineering artifact. But after that, we will design a turbine. We design a turbine, and we are going to design a turbine, prepare it for three-dimensional computational fluid modeling. That is too advanced for you, but we are going to get almost to that point in this class, so that by the time you are in your 400 or 500 level and you have taken some of those courses, you'll be able to do the proper modeling at that point. So this is just the preparation. You take a closer look at this, and then you will look at how can you make these things? How can you give them the correct motions, and how can you design and optimize them? So for today, I have 5 videos ready. One of them is the basic sketch that I did last week, but I'm not satisfied with it. Therefore, I spent time to redo the basic sketch video. I will present that to you now. And it is more organized and orchestrated. And then you look at this basic sketch and enhancement. I think we probably covered some of both of this in the last class, but I'm repeating them. For those of you who missed it last time, or who didn't get it the last time, this is your opportunity to get into the same speed with the class. And then we will move from there to see how we now make the slider assembly. We'll make the slider bodies, we make them components, we turn them to an assembly, we introduce joints. And then after 4, and then we'll now show you a full slider that goes even beyond the slider assembly that we have done in class. So I will add some more refinement. Then we design the handle. That handle that looks a little bit funny, we will design it in another video. So there are 5 videos ready. The 5 videos are with me right now. So what I'm planning to do is that since each video is less than 10 minutes, my goal is that I will show you a video for 10 minutes. After the video, I will come back again and you can ask questions and we'll discuss, then show you the next video. And after that, and see how I think in today's class, we should be able to go through 3 videos. If we can go to 3 videos, that's good. If we cannot, if you can go beyond that, that's also good. So I don't preempt the class. So it depends on how much discussion we have, and we'll see how many videos we'll go through. And then I want to be sure that the correct, accurate videos reach you, so that you can have accurate stuff to practice on your own. I think what I do except extempore in class without editing and preparation is not good enough. So I've spent more time to actually do a video that I can edit and make better and better. So let us hope and see that this is this is better for you. I will get a feedback from your class and see whether this new way is better than the old way we are using. So there are 5 videos ready: basic sketch, enhancement, slider assembly, full slider, and handle design that are ready right now. We could, like I said, we will introduce aspects of stress analysis as we move on. Details will come after you have taken relevant courses. Work here can be used to enhance your work. We'll pause for 15 minutes after each video clip. And so get your questions ready. Just know that when we start, when I tell you I'm showing you a video, you cannot stop and ask questions, but you can, you probably can still post questions on the group. I will be looking into the chat, any chatting that is going on, but I won't stop. I will wait until the video ends before I respond. So if you have questions, if you have access to the chat room, please go and be putting your questions there. Don't raise up your hand. Just go to the chat room and type your questions. I read it and I will discuss it 15 minutes after each video clip. Remember that we are taking record of all your participation. And in my courses, I don't give free marks. I don't agree to add 5 marks or 10 marks to anybody. Every mark you get in my course, you must earn. You either earn the marks from your class participation, from your continuous assessment. So all these things count. If I've given you up to 15 to 20 free marks that anybody can get, if you cannot still pass on that, I will not make you pass. I will not. So if you know you are a weak student and you may be on the borderline, better do your class participation, because there are at least 10 free marks that will be given to you for class participation, just for showing up in class and asking questions. Just for showing up in class and asking questions, there are 10 free marks. If you get 0 in that, please don't come and start asking me to give you free marks to pass. Even if you get 39%, your mark will remain 39% and you will not pass. So, because it's you that did it to yourself. So don't do it to yourself. Participate in class, ask questions, answer questions. We are taking notes and recording all that you do in class. Our projects and strategy. We begin with a common furniture and teach basic design and drawing processes with the goal of creating actionable objects that can be optimized, can be designed for strength, can be animated, can be simulated using linear and non-linear theories of solids and fluids. And then there will be homework assignments. Note that this is related to your continuous assessment and final exams. If you do not submit on time, you are wasting your time sending me mails after the course is over. You are just wasting your time. Let me help you now. Now is when I can help you. I do not help people by giving them grades they do not deserve. So I think that is all I will say now. If there are questions, there are quick questions, I will take them. But if not, I will just go straight away and start with the first video clip. The first video clip, as I told you, may be something you already have seen before. So, but let me just see if there's anything on this. Is there anybody with a question in the chat room before we start the first video clip? Anybody? No questions. Okay, so if there are no questions, let us stop this